everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Henry Higgins III, and it's unboxing time once again on the channel. So we're going to take a look at the Beast Kingdom Egg Attack Spider-Gwen figure, which I've got here. Now this retails generally between £40 and £70 depending on where you go. I got mine from B&M in Bangor, which is like the next town up. It's like 6-7 miles away, for £18 only. Now for those not from the UK, B&M is a budget superstore that sells a wide range of products, and they usually have a great run of figures at rock bottom prices, which is the case here. The top of the box was damaged in transit home from the store. I know, I'm a terrible collector, but the actual product inside, you got see, told you I'm a terrible collector. And the actual product inside, you can have a look at the back of the box there, should be fine. So the figure itself should be A-okay. In general, the Beast Kingdom Egg Attack figures are, for me, they're that sweet spot between the exaggerated big head aesthetic of a Funko Pop and the articulation and attention to detail of a high-end action figure. They usually come with a lot of accessories, and if the characters wear an outfit, a lot of the time the clothing's actually fabric as well. I have one of my favourite pieces, smaller ones, is Cyclops from the same range, and his outfit is entirely fabric. It just, for some reason, when they have like clothing rather than plastic mold of the clothing, it just makes them pop that little bit more. But enough talk, let's check to see how Spider-Gwen fares and get to the actual unboxing. So here you have the figure in the box. You can see through the window there, even though the light from the camera is flashing on it. You can see Spider-Gwen in her outfit. You can see she has at least one interchangeable face there. Looks like some kind of accessories just below what you can see just behind the actual graphic on the front of the box. So let's get her open. As I say, the box was originally damaged in transit. So I'm going to get it open here now. Okay, so we'll pop her there for now. And if you have a look here, you can see on the back of the box, you can see how posable the figure should be. It says here, female spider costume made of cloth material, up to 24 points of articulation, 2 interchangeable heads, including one Spider-Gwen and one Gwen Stacy, so you can have her masked or unmasked. 8 interchangeable eyes, that will be the purple things, which we'll have a look at in a second. Looks like they're magnetized. 1 pair of normal, 1 pair of eyes wide, 1 pair angry, 1 pair of blink. So obviously you can mix and match them. 10 pieces of interchangeable hands, including 1 pair of fits, 1 pair of relaxed, 1 pair of grip, 1 pair of web shooting, 1 pair of point. So again, you can mix and match your hands and your face and your eyes if she's masked. 1 backpack, 1 smartphone, and 2 spider webs. So it looks like there's quite a lot in the box. So if we pull it over here, these will be the interchangeable eyes they were talking about. These will be the webs, and then obviously the hands down the bottom. So we'll get her open first of all, and we'll match cut this quickly with her out of the box. And here we have it outside the box. As you can see here, there's a lot of accessories to go with here. Different pairs of eyes for when she's masked. Her spare head. Looks like it's a hood for the spare head. No, maybe that's just to be carried actually. It looks quite small. don't know if the head would actually go in that. The backpack, a little smartphone, the eyes, the hands, web shooting, the stand that also has Beast Kingdom written on it there, the figure herself, and the actual stand to place her on, which also has a nice little Spider-Man logo. It says Spider-Gwen there. So we move that out of the way first, and we'll move some of the accessories out of the way. We'll just look at the figure and see how the figure is, and then we'll start messing around. So Beast Kingdom figures, they're like 1/12 scale, give or take. They normally have a lot of articulation, so as you can see here, articulation in the legs, the usual places, hips, knees, ankles, shoulders, elbows, wrists, and the neck. The hood can come down. She looks kind of like an alien with the hood down, as the Spider-Gwen figure here with the eyes. The eyes themselves, as they are on by magnets, they come off pretty easy and can be replaced. So we take another set of eyes here. Obviously, the magnet isn't that strong, so they will come off. Let me try and get them on correctly. Let's see. Okay, that appears to be correct there. So we can find the matching one for that. So there's replacement eyes, and obviously you can mix and match them with other aspects. So if we take like this one, she's obviously blinking a little bit. And the suit is real fabric. It's kind of got a leathery feel to it, whereas the top is more fabricy. So this is spandex, nice little costume. Now you can see the stretch on it. So it's actually double material. The black is like a leather, synthetic leather with some stitching. The white is fabric, so that's a nice mix. And the hood is obviously huge to fit her massive head. We're going to replace this with the Spider-Gwen head. So this should be just a case of pulling it off. Okay, so you can see there, that's where it goes. And there's the little, we can get that in there. So we can pop her Gwen head on. See if we can get this in without messing it up. Well, that was a disaster. I know we were going to come back to the side cam there, but putting the Spider-Gwen masked face off and putting the Gwen Stacy head on, the left arm came off. And when I was putting the left arm back on, the right arm came off. And no matter what I did, they would connect back in, but the slightest touch, the slightest movement, and the arm popped out again on both sides. So while I was impressed with the aesthetic of the figure, and I'm going to give it some scores anyway, but we are going to try and salvage this video. So the overall look and the accessories, so the overall look of the figure without, when I first opened it and just in that, it is definitely a 5 out of 5. It's pretty damn good. The accessories, again, plenty of eye options, masked, unmasked, hooded, unhooded, plenty of hand options, with and without the backpack and the smartphone, and with and without the webbing. Accessories, 5 out of 5. Articulation wise, I'm going to give it a 0. And the reason I'm going to give it a 0 is that while it does have all the articulation that you would hope and expect in one of these figures, hips, knees, ankles, shoulders, elbows, wrists, and the neck, posable, the fact that as soon as I tried to move it, the arms fell off means that in essence you can't use the articulation. So that then takes us on to posability, which again is a 0 out of 5. Had the arms stayed on, this would have been much higher, but again, there's no way, because the arms just won't stay on, so you can't pose it in any way because the arms will fall off. So value for money, even at £18, this is a zero. Simply because I can't use it now. I can't pose it anywhere. Had I left it in the box, which is obviously the antithesis of an unboxing, that could have been higher, but obviously the rest of the scores would have been lower. So value for money, this is a zero. But we are going to salvage this video. I promised you an unboxing on Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy, and that's what we're going to do. And how we're going to do that is with this one. So this was one, I wasn't going to do an unboxing on this one because it was a impulse buy. I was buying some other things from AliExpress, and this was there, and it was only, I think, £7. Free postage. So I thought I'd get this, and it's a figurine. It's not an action figure, so there's no articulation. So we'll get this little bad boy unboxed instead, and we'll cut to the side camera one more time. So as you can see with this one, it's a nice colourful packaging. It's obviously based on the Into the Spider-Verse version of Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy, which most of the Gwen Stacy figures actually are. It's understandable, it's a huge franchise. Again, there's no articulation on this one, but it is very vibrant, very colourful. So there's the box, if you have a look around, and we'll get this open. So it's pretty much there. There's no assembly required. It's in a clamshell. Is there tape? There is tape, so give me 1 second. There we have it. There's the figure. There's actually quite a bit of weight to it. It's a nice sturdy base. Gwen Stacy obviously doing some spider acrobatics there. Ballerina shoes. From a look standpoint, it is very accurate to the animated movie, and the costume's very accurate as well, with the colouring where it should be. And that's pretty much it. You know, there's obviously not going to be much to this one. It's simply a standard Gwen Stacy figurine, statuette. There's no articulation with it, although I suppose you could do that, but she'll fall over. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's a nice Gwen Stacy figure. Really good sculpt, quite detailed, considering obviously she's been mostly black spandex. Because I like this little thing, like the little ridges on the hood here, the hair, obviously it's plastic, but it looks fantastic. And yeah, so that wasn't the Gwen Stacy I was hoping to be unboxing today, but she has salvaged my dignity a little bit, and I thank her for it. So we'll cut back to the main camera, and we'll get some scores on the board for this one. So thank you, other Gwen Stacy. I don't know why I'm holding it like an Academy Award, but thank you, other Gwen Stacy, for salvaging my dignity. As I said, here's the other unboxing video. If you can get a nice closer look on the main camera there. There'll be some pictures and obviously the turntable like we normally do at the end of these videos. But thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me, calamity as it was. Thank you again to other Gwen Stacy for at least giving us a happy ending to the video. So with this one, we'll give her some scores. Overall look, 5 out of 5. Looks absolutely fantastic. No accessories, so that's non-applicable, no articulation. Posability, again, it's a statuette, so there's no articulation, so there's no posability. But again, you can put this with some of the other figures, and you can pose a scene that way instead, maybe. So we'll give that a 2 out of 5 for posability, just for that reason. Value for money, as I say, it was just under £8. I think it was £7.60 with free delivery. So value for money, I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5. So yeah, Gwen Stacy is a fantastic character. Spider-Gwen is a fantastic character. But the least said about the Beast Kingdom one, the better, for this video at least. Maybe I was just unlucky, but I can only go with what I've been given. This one, definitely, if you see this around, definitely give it a go. It's a really nice little figure. See the nice little bit of weight to it. It's nicely balanced. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you, as I said, for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me, disaster as it was. Please like and share the video. subscribe to the channel, and if you're admiring the new hoodie, as I was when it came in the post, this is from a merch drop from a Twitch streamer called NikkiHurray. She is absolutely fantastic. So there'll be some links in the description below for her Twitch channel and for her merch channel, where you can get this hoodie, you can get other merch. I also got a pair of bottoms which are absolutely fantastic, but you're not seeing them. You have to pay for my legs. But yeah, there'll be links for this in the description below. There'll be links for Nikki's Twitch in the description below. There'll also be a link to get this figure in the description below. And hopefully the next video will turn out to be a little better than this one. But thank you again. Please look after yourselves, look after each other, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.